Hey, good evening, fam. Good evening. Hope all is well with everybody. Hope all is well with everybody. Listen, I wanted to the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about, I guess, a new achievement, or new accomplishment. I'm sorry, personally for me, right? And I know a lot of my agents were asking me, man, how did you do this? What, how, when can I get this? Or how is this even possible, right? As a matter of fact, there was an agent who I recently sat down with, and the belief system is not there, right? And I just opened up my bank statement just to show all the deposits that went in, and he was wild, right? And I'm not saying this to brag. What I want to do today is talk to people today about something that I learned a long time ago that's very life changing, right? And that is pretty much number one, believing in yourself, but then number two, asking for the things that you want. And I mean asking daily, asking 100 times a day in the form of I am, okay? Affirmation. Now, a lot of people are going to hear this and immediately start to tune off. Hence the reason why sometimes success might not be directed your way, okay? And I didn't believe it either, right, for a while, right? And I'm going to add a couple of pictures along with this post. So this is my recent journal. This is my brand new journal that I got, right? And this one, I started writing in this one January 8th of 2025. It's when I started writing in this particular journal, right? And you guys can see it's like a bunch of stuff in here that I've written, right? And in this journal, I think right around, I decided to increase my thought process and how much I wanted to make. See, I was limiting myself. I was saying I would make $20,000 a month. I would make $20,000 a month. And then someone just said, why? When there's people in the company who are making $100,000 a month, right? So I decided to say, okay, you know what? For the month of April, I will make $50,000 a month. I make $50,000 a month. And it never happened. But I was writing it every single day. Every single day I was writing. I would get dressed, put my tie on, I'm saying it out loud. I'm in the shower, I'm singing, I'm saying it while I'm in the shower. I'm putting my socks on, I'm saying it. I'm driving to my appointment, I'm saying it. And ultimately, the month of June, I ran across a gentleman who needed my service in a big way. And that one account was half of the 50K that I did. You know how much my belief factor went up in reference to affirmation? I've always believed it because through my 16 years in business, I've been doing this. I got notepads for days. I'm talking about I got like stacks for days. And when I go back and look at them, there are things in there that I've accomplished. Plenty of things. Whether it is going up in levels, going up in commission, income, lifestyle, traveling to certain places that I've written in there that I've accomplished. I'm sharing this with you today because if you want miracles to happen in your life moving forward, if you want miracles to start to happen in your life moving forward, I want you to understand that the tongue is probably the most powerful thing in the universe. The tongue and the way you think. These two together are the most powerful force in the universe. You know how they say life and death is in the tongue? It's a real thing. When you speak out negative things about yourself, it's going to bring it right to you. When you speak out positive things about yourself and the things that you want, it's going to bring it right to you. I'm trying to help somebody today. I'm trying to help somebody today. If you want miracles to start to happen in your life, you want to start speaking out what you want. I am a millionaire. I am an awesome salesperson. I am an awesome father. I am an awesome wife. I am a closer. I am healthy. I am strong. I am a builder. Whatever. Right? But you gotta say it 100 times plus a day. Morning, noon, and night. I remember I used to listen to Les Brown years ago. Still do. He's one of my favorite speakers, right? And I remember how he used to say he used to visualize his dream and speak the things that he wants. Morning, noon, and night. Every day. Morning, noon, and night until it eventually happened for him. When you speak out with your tongue, okay, it starts to attract the things that you want. Some of the problems that we have is we don't see it tomorrow. So we believe it's not real and it doesn't happen. I'm willing to tell you, I'm here to tell you that ever since I learned this thing, and I actually learned it from a gentleman named Bob Proctor. You guys should look them up. I purchased this course years ago when I was selling cars in Nissan. It was $800 for that course. So we're talking about roughly 20-something years ago. You know how much $800 was back then? It wasn't something that I had to just buy. But I needed, it was a feeling that I had about it, like, this guy's talking some stuff that might make sense. And I bought the course, and I swear to you, in 6 months after buying that course, it was like a bunch of CDs, and I would play it in my car as I'm driving to work, listening, and start to apply. 6 months later, I start to become the used car salesperson at that dealership. Every single month. Every single month. So I'm sharing with you guys a secret that you guys may not know. So again, if you're watching this and you believe this is mumbo jumbo and you tune out or you want to tune off, and listen, this is your life. And you actually have control of your life. Your tongue directs your life. I'm telling you this. When I post this, I'm going to attach a few pictures along with this. I was writing, I'm going to make 50K. I'm going to make 50K. I was writing it every single day for months. And nothing happened. Nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, boom, I land on this guy. As we're speaking right now, I have in the pipeline probably damn near $100,000 in business coming through. And I think those might all come in the month of July, no later than August. Because when I saw that this worked, I increased my ask. I increased my ask. You understand? I'm laying in bed if I go to sleep, I'm asking. I'm eating my breakfast, I'm asking. I'm tying my shoes, I'm asking. I'm walking, I'm taking my little walk, I'm asking. I'm in the gym, I'm asking. I'm standing at a Starbucks trying to get my coffee, I'm asking. I'm upping my ask. Listen, I hope this helps somebody today. I hope what I'm telling you today, if you don't have a journal, you need to go pick one up. It is now 8:18 at the time of this video. I don't know what time you'll be watching this video, but if the stores are still open, you need to make your way out to Target. That's usually where I get mine from, Target, because they have like nice notebooks at Target, okay? Or you go to the Kinko store that's around the area. They usually have nice notepads. But wherever it is that you go to get yourself a nice one, not no cheap composition book, dollar store, whatever. Get yourself, because you're creating your future. Get yourself one of these. Write your goals down every single day and read it every single day. And as you're going on about your business, say it every single day. At least 100 times a day. And watch what happens to you in 90 days. Watch what happens to you in 90 days. I want you to come back and watch this video 9 days from now and comment and tell me that it doesn't work. Some of y'all, your faith is just not strong. You say it today, I want a brand new car. Oh, I'm so thankful and grateful I have a brand new car. You go to your parking lot, the brand new car is not there. You say it doesn't work. That's not how this works. See, in God's time, it moves quickly. In human times, it's a little bit slower. See, when you're asking for something from God, God has to move things out of your way, shift things around to align the things that you want. He also has to make sure that you also have some growth. So, before I believe that he was able to release 50 grand to me, he had to make sure that I was mature enough to handle 50,000. That's why before the money got into my hand, I already knew 20,000 plus was going towards savings and investment. That's maturity. I knew 20,000 plus was going towards savings and investment. And I knew the remainder 30,000 was going towards paying off debt and to catch up on some things and to get ahead, not to spend. That's maturity. So sometimes most of us don't get the things that we want right away because there has to be some growth process. Listen, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed evening today. This has been on my mind because people have been asking me, how did you do? I didn't do. God did. I didn't do. God, I just ask. And I just continues to ask. I just continuously ask. Continuously asking. Knowing and believing in my heart of heart that he would deliver. That's all. Knowing in my heart of hearts that he would deliver. If some of y'all knew the storm I went through October, November, December, and January, Any normal person would say, man, forget this, this is not working. Why do I want to stay positive? Why do I keep asking for it? And no, in the midst of that storm, I was still dancing, laughing, smiling, living life. I was still alive. Remember that. I'm still alive, so I got something to be grateful for. But while that was going on, I was still asking. In my heart of heart, I knew it was coming. I can feel what it felt like to pay my credit cards off. I can feel what it felt like to buy stocks. I can feel what it felt like that $12,000 will go into my deferred account plan. I can feel what it felt like to pay my rent 3 months up front. I can feel what it felt like to help people that needed help. I hope this message helps somebody today. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Talk to y'all soon.